Choosing a faceless YouTube channel offers one of the most accessible and scalable ways to build an online brand, generate passive income, and create valuable content without ever appearing on camera. Many people hesitate to start YouTube because they feel uncomfortable with their appearance, lack confidence in public speaking, or simply don't want to manage the production effort that comes with being on screen. A faceless channel removes those barriers, making content creation more approachable and sustainable. Without the need to be on camera, production becomes significantly easier. There's no need for expensive cameras, lighting setups, or even a dedicated filming space. Instead, content can be created using stock footage, animations, screen recordings, and AI-generated visuals. This makes it possible to work from anywhere, requiring only a microphone and a computer. The reduced production workload means creators can focus on the quality of their scripts, research, and storytelling, rather than spending hours editing footage of themselves. Faceless YouTube also opens the door to an almost unlimited selection of niches. From educational explainer videos and finance advice to true crime storytelling and tech reviews, faceless content thrives in nearly every category. Many of the most successful channels in history, self-improvement and entertainment, use voiceover narration combined with engaging visuals to capture an audience's attention. This format allows creators to focus entirely on delivering value through information and presentation rather than personality or appearance. Scaling a faceless YouTube channel is easier than scaling a personal brand. When a YouTube channel is tied to an individual's face, growth is limited by their ability to consistently appear on camera, but a faceless channel can be systematized and even outsourced. Writers, voiceover artists, video editors, and thumbnail designers can be brought in to handle different parts of the process, making it possible to produce content at a much faster rate. This means a creator can run multiple channels simultaneously or automate their workflow to keep content flowing even when they're not actively working on it. Privacy is another major benefit. Many people prefer to keep their online presence separate from their personal life. A faceless channel allows creators to build a brand, grow an audience, and make money online while remaining anonymous. There's no risk of being recognized in public, dealing with unwanted personal scrutiny, or having to manage negative feedback based on personal appearance. The focus stays on the content itself rather than the individual behind it. Monetization opportunities for faceless channels are just as strong, if not stronger, than those for traditional YouTube channels. Once monetized, these channels earn passive income from YouTube's ad revenue, but the income potential extends far beyond ads. Faceless channels can generate significant earnings through affiliate marketing, where creators recommend products or services and earn commissions on sales. Sponsorships from brands are also highly profitable, especially in niches like finance, tech, and self-improvement, where companies are willing to pay high rates to advertise their products. Additionally, faceless channels can sell digital products such as courses, ebooks, or exclusive memberships, adding even more revenue streams. Building a brand doesn't require a personal face. Many faceless YouTube channels establish themselves as trusted sources of information, entertainment, or education. Through consistent content, recognizable thumbnails, and a strong voiceover style, a faceless channel can become just as memorable and respected as any personality-driven brand. This also allows for expansion beyond YouTube, such as launching a podcast, website, or additional channels under the same brand identity. Watch time and audience retention are key factors in YouTube's algorithm, and faceless content often excels in these areas. Many faceless channels focus on highly engaging formats, such as storytelling, long-form analysis, or animated explainers, which naturally encourage viewers to watch for extended periods. The more time viewers spend on a channel's videos, the more likely YouTube is to recommend that content to new audiences, leading to organic growth over time. A faceless YouTube channel is also a great way to test ideas without personal risk. Many new creators hesitate to start YouTube because they fear criticism or failure. With a faceless channel, experimenting with different content formats, topics, and strategies feels much safer. If a concept doesn't work, it can be adjusted or pivoted without the same level of personal investment as a traditional YouTube channel. Time flexibility is another major advantage. Since there's no need to be on camera, creators can work on their videos at any time of day without worrying about appearance, background noise, or setting up a filming space. This is particularly beneficial for those who already have full-time jobs, families, or other commitments. Content can be batch produced and scheduled in advance, creating a more passive approach to YouTube success. The ability to run multiple faceless YouTube channels at once makes it one of the most scalable online businesses. Many successful creators manage several channels in different niches, each generating income through ads, sponsorships, and affiliate marketing. Because faceless content isn't tied to a specific personality, it's much easier to expand and duplicate successful strategies across multiple channels. Choosing a faceless YouTube channel is a decision that offers freedom, flexibility, and financial opportunity. It removes the obstacles of being on camera, simplifies the content creation process, and provides a scalable way to build a brand. Whether the goal is to create a side income, establish a full-time online business, or simply share valuable content with the world, Faceless YouTube is one of the best ways to do it. A faceless YouTube channel is exactly what it sounds like, a channel where you never have to show your face on camera. Instead of appearing on screen, content is created using stock footage, animations, AI-generated voices, screen recordings, or other visual elements that don't require personal appearance. Many successful channels in niches like finance, motivation, true crime, technology, and history use this model. What makes a channel truly faceless is the way it delivers content. Instead of personality-driven videos where the creator is the focal point, faceless channels rely on storytelling, well-researched information, and engaging visuals. This allows for scalability, meaning content can be produced more efficiently without being tied to a single person's presence. While faceless YouTube channels remove the pressure of being on camera, they still require effort. A common misconception is that faceless means effortless, but that's far from the truth. Building a successful channel still takes strategic planning, branding, and consistent content creation. Branding is a crucial part of any YouTube channel, including faceless ones. This means developing a recognizable style, choosing a specific niche, designing a unique channel banner, and ensuring thumbnails follow a cohesive design that makes your videos stand out. Thumbnails are especially important because they are the first thing potential viewers see. A strong thumbnail and title determine whether someone clicks on your video or scrolls past it. YouTube know-how is another key element. Understanding the platform's algorithm, how to craft compelling titles, write effective descriptions, use tags, and create engaging content that keeps people watching is essential. Retention matters. YouTube prioritizes videos that keep people watching longer, so structuring content properly plays a big role in success. AI tools make faceless YouTube channels easier to run than ever before. Tools for AI-generated voiceovers, video editing, script writing, and thumbnail design streamline the process. Text-to-speech software like 11 Labs or Speechify creates realistic voiceovers. AI video generators like Pictory or Runway can produce visuals based on scripts. Even AI-powered thumbnail generators help with eye-catching designs that drive clicks. Even though AI makes things more efficient, human creativity is still needed. Scripts need to be engaging, videos must be structured well, and the content should provide real value. The goal isn't just to create videos, it's to create videos that people actually want to watch and share. Faceless YouTube takes effort, but it's an incredible way to build an online presence, earn passive income, and create content that works for you 24/7. Throughout this course, I'll walk you through the entire process, from setting up your channel to creating professional-looking videos using AI and other tools. Whether you want to stay completely behind the scenes or just minimize your on-camera presence, faceless YouTube can be a powerful strategy. Let's get started. For this course, you may need access in order to implement tactics here to Storyblocks Canva, able to access rapidtags.io, ChatGPT, and 11labs.io. If you don't have access, you can follow along and implement at a later date. I know costs are involved with some of these, but although you may not have access at the moment, the strategies we use will prove useful when you can implement them. Remember that this is easy once you learn it. The niche you choose determines your long-term potential. YouTube isn't just about posting random videos and hoping something goes viral. It's about consistency, strategy, and building an audience that keeps coming back. Picking the right niche sets the foundation for everything: your content ideas, monetization strategies, and even your level of competition. One of the biggest mistakes new faceless YouTube creators make is picking a niche based purely on trends. Trends come and go, but a solid niche has staying power. If you're constantly jumping from one viral topic to another, you'll struggle to build a loyal audience. Instead, focus on a niche that combines demand with longevity, something that people will always be interested in, not just for a few months. Another key reason for choosing the right niche is monetization. Not all niches are equally profitable. Some attract a high-paying audience while others struggle to make any significant revenue. For example, a finance or tech-based channel can generate much higher ad revenue than a general entertainment channel because advertisers are willing to pay more to reach those viewers. So when picking a niche, think beyond just views. Consider the earning potential as well. Competition is another major factor. Some niches are extremely saturated, making it harder to stand out. If you choose a broad niche, like motivational videos or gaming, you're competing with huge channels that already dominate the space. But if you narrow it down, for example, motivational videos for entrepreneurs or gaming strategies for beginners, you carve out a more specific audience and increase your chances of success. Consistency is what keeps a channel alive, and the right niche makes it easier to stay consistent. If you pick something just because it seems popular but you don't actually enjoy it, burnout is inevitable. A good niche should be something you can see yourself creating content for, week after week, without losing interest. Faceless or not, passion and interest will always come through in your content, and viewers can tell when a creator isn't genuinely invested. Another critical point is audience retention. Certain niches naturally encourage binge watching. Think of true crime, mystery stories, or educational content. These keep people engaged for longer periods. YouTube's algorithm favors watch time, so picking a niche where viewers stay hooked is a smart strategy. If your niche keeps people watching multiple videos in one sitting, your channel will grow much faster. Let's talk about branding. The niche you choose defines your brand identity. Even though your channel is faceless, it still needs a recognizable style, tone, and content theme. A strong niche makes it easier to establish a unique brand that people associate with specific types of videos. It helps build credibility and trust, making it more likely that viewers will subscribe and return for more content. Finally, the right niche ensures that your growth is sustainable. If you pick something too broad or random, you might get views here and there, but you won't develop a dedicated following. A niche that aligns with audience demand, has monetization potential, and isn't oversaturated sets you up for long-term success. So before starting your faceless YouTube journey, take the time to research and choose your niche wisely. It's the first and most important decision that will shape everything else about your channel. Another crucial aspect of choosing the right niche for your faceless YouTube channel is understanding the psychology behind audience behavior. People subscribe to channels that fulfill a specific need, whether it's education, entertainment, inspiration, or a mix of these. The key is identifying what your potential viewers are looking for and positioning your content to meet that demand. Think about your own viewing habits. When you search for something on YouTube, you're usually looking for an answer, a solution, or an experience that resonates with you. If your channel can consistently provide value in a particular area, people will not only watch, but also subscribe and return for more. That's why niche selection isn't just about choosing a topic, it's about solving problems, sparking emotions, and keeping people engaged. Let's talk about authority. No matter the niche, the most successful faceless channels establish themselves as an authority in their space. But here's the trick. You don't need to be an expert from day one. You just need to position your content in a way that provides value. For example, in the finance niche, you don't need to be a Wall Street investor to create successful content. You can research and present information in an engaging way. The same goes for tech reviews, history documentaries, or self-improvement content. Your ability to curate and deliver information is more important than being an expert yourself. Another reason why niche selection is critical is content scalability. Certain niches make it easier to generate fresh content without running out of ideas. If your niche is too narrow, you may struggle to keep creating engaging videos over the long term. For instance, a channel about iPhone 14 tips is extremely limited. Once people move on to newer devices, your content loses relevance. But if you broaden it to smartphone hacks and tips, you open the door for endless video opportunities. The right niche also determines how easy it is to repurpose your content. A well-chosen niche allows you to turn a single piece of content into multiple formats: shorts, blog posts, Instagram reels, even TikTok clips. If you're in a niche that naturally lends itself to multiple platforms, you can maximize exposure and growth without reinventing the wheel every time. Speaking of growth, let's talk about the algorithm. YouTube rewards channels that have a clear, consistent niche. If your content is all over the place, one day it's a tech review, the next it's a personal finance tip, and then a random travel video, the algorithm doesn't know who to recommend your channel to. But if you stick to a well-defined niche, YouTube can easily categorize your content and push it to the right audience. The result: more organic reach and a faster growing channel. Another key factor is audience loyalty. When you pick the right niche, you attract a community that shares a common interest. A strong niche fosters engagement, likes, comments, shares, all of which signal to YouTube that your content is worth recommending. Channels that jump between unrelated topics rarely build the same kind of dedicated following because viewers don't know what to expect. Let's not forget collaboration opportunities. If you choose a niche with an active creator community, you open the door to partnerships and collaborations. Faceless channels can still collaborate with other YouTubers through shoutouts, guest scripts, or even cross-promotions. The right niche makes it easier to network and grow faster through strategic connections. Now let's talk about branding in more detail. Your niche defines everything about your channel: your thumbnails, video style, and even the way you script your content. A faceless channel doesn't mean your brand is invisible. In fact, branding is even more important because you don't have a personal face to rely on. Your niche helps you develop a unique voice, a recognizable visual style, and a brand that people trust. Monetization strategies also change depending on your niche. Some niches perform well with AdSense revenue, while others thrive through affiliate marketing, digital products, or sponsorships. For example, a faceless channel about high-end gadgets can make great money from affiliate commissions, while a self-improvement channel might do better with digital courses or ebooks. Picking a niche with multiple monetization options gives you financial stability and long-term earning potential. A well-chosen niche also allows for audience segmentation. This means you can create targeted content for specific subgroups within your audience, increasing engagement and watch time. For example, if you run a faceless fitness channel, you can create separate playlists for weight loss, muscle building, and nutrition tips. This not only helps your audience find exactly what they're looking for, but also signals to YouTube that your channel provides structured, valuable content. Finally, the emotional aspect of niche selection is often overlooked. If your niche doesn't excite you, even as a faceless creator, you'll eventually lose motivation. The best niches balance passion with profitability. If you genuinely enjoy researching and creating content about your topic, it won't feel like a chore. That passion, even in a faceless format, translates into higher quality content that resonates with viewers. Choosing the right niche isn't just about starting a YouTube channel. It's about building a sustainable, long-term digital asset. A well-selected niche sets the stage for consistent growth, strong branding, loyal audiences, and multiple income streams. It's the foundation of everything that comes next in your YouTube journey. The most successful niches, according to Upbeat, are entertainment and pop culture, fashion and beauty, technology reviews, business to business content, finance and investing, health and fitness, real estate, travel, legal and insurance, luxury lifestyles, ASMR, and education and online tutorials. This is where we are going to create the audio for our voiceover. We will talk about creating an AI clone of your own voice soon. We just type here and generate audio. I'm using my own AI voice that I created for this audio. Notice how I save it to my iCloud or whatever you may use in this video. I will show you later how to place it in your video. This is your dashboard in 11 Labs. What you want to do is click on Clone Your Voice. Then once you click on that, make sure you have at least 30 minutes of audio of you reading a book or something. And these audios can be broken up into multiple audio pieces, but have at least 30 minutes. Then you want to click on Create Professional Clone. To clone your voice, it will generate a copy of your voice for you to use in narration, like my voice that you're listening to now. Okay, so in order to do this, you want to tell ChatGPT what you want it to write a 1-hour audio script on any subject. When you tell ChatGPT to write a 1-hour audio script, it is usually only an 8 or 9 minute audio script, so keep that in mind. Remember that can have it elaborate on certain subjects and then place that into after whatever section you want to. There are no rules on how you create the video, experiment, and have fun. Then you want to take it to a text-based editor. Sometimes it has asterisk next to words. Delete that because it will mess up the audio. You want just what you want the voice to say to your audience. You can develop the script however you want, but edit out the nonsense. Once you've edited all that out, place it in the 11 Labs text-to-speech with the chosen voiceover you want. You can use your own voice or search the library of voices. Then download and place it in your editing program. You can use other voices if you don't feel comfortable cloning your own voice. To do this, once you go to text-to-speech in the dashboard of 11 Labs, click on Voice, for instance, where it says Dustin. Male documentary style, then in the search tab you can search for a documentary style or any type of narrator. Make sure it aligns with your video focus and what you want viewers to take away from your video. There are a number of amazing voices to use, and it is helpful if you don't have access to professional recording equipment and you still want to create quality videos on YouTube. As we've already discussed, you can use prompts such as make a 1-hour audio script with just narration on whatever subject you want ChatGPT to cover for your video. In this instance, I used the election of Richard Nixon. One thing you can do to add more detail is add a second prompt on whatever you wish to explore in the story that it creates and add that to your video and narration. I got kind of lazy here and just said, add more detail to the second half. You can target specific things, like for instance, what was the demographics of people who voted for Richard Nixon, or what did Richard Nixon's opponent think about his election? You want to copy the text from ChatGPT into a text editor. Get rid of the fluff and delete the asterisks from each word or sentence, then copy and paste into 11 Labs. Just use the search bar, find the videos you want to use, download them. Then import them into your video editor. I use Filmora. Then add the audio to your editor and begin editing. Once you've downloaded the video you want to use from Storyblocks, go ahead and open your editing program. I use Filmora, so I will demonstrate on here. You want to import the clip. Once you've imported the stock footage, go ahead and import the audio. In some instances, you'll want to make sure your audio is fully there. Once you've done that, fill your editor with the audio and video you want to use. Want eye-catching YouTube thumbnails in minutes? Canva makes it easy. First, head to Canva and search YouTube thumbnails. Browse through a variety of templates. Choose one that fits your video's style. Once selected, customize it by editing the text, changing colors, adding images, or even uploading your own photos. Enhance it with icons, effects, and brand elements to make it stand out. When you're happy with your design, click Share, then Download, and save it as a PNG or JPG. Now simply upload it to YouTube while setting up your video, and that's it. Your thumbnail is ready to grab attention. If you want to win on YouTube, you must master two things: thumbnails and retention. First, thumbnails. They're the first thing people see, and if yours doesn't grab attention, nobody's clicking. No clicks, no views, no growth. Your thumbnail should be bold, clear, and intriguing. Something that stops people from scrolling. The higher your click-through rate CTR, the more YouTube pushes your video. But clicks aren't enough. Retention is just as important. If people click and leave in the first 10 seconds, your video dies. The longer viewers stay, the more YouTube promotes your content. Hook them fast, keep them engaged, and structure your video so they want to watch until the end. Master these two things, CTR and retention, and your channel will grow. Ignore them? You're wasting time. Optimize, test, and improve, because YouTube rewards the videos that keep people watching. Okay. For tags, which I secretly think gets you in YouTube search, you're going to go over to rapidtags.io and enter the title of your video. It will generate tags that are relevant to your video. Once you've downloaded YouTube Studio, which you should have, if you have a YouTube channel, you'll go to the tags portion of the video you've uploaded and we'll paste the copy tags from rapidtags.io. In this section, you want to optimize your channel tags using rapid tags by putting it rapid tags the niche your channel is about. For instance, mine is true crime, and you can see my channel tags. This is something a lot of people won't tell you about. Find it in YouTube Studio. Here in YouTube Studio, you need to create playlists so people can binge your channel. It increases retention and establishes you as an authority on your subject. Remember to introduce playlists with keywords that are popular in your niche. The more you establish yourself as an authority, the more YouTube will push you out on those subjects. So your playlist is important to establish yourself as the authoritative voice on your particular subject. Mr. Beast has mastered the art of YouTube thumbnails, and if you want to succeed on the platform, understanding his strategy is essential. The thumbnail is the very first impression your video makes. Before the title, before the video itself, before anything else, the thumbnail is what draws a potential viewer in. It's the visual hook that tells the audience in an instant why they should care. Click-through rate, or CTR, is one of the most important metrics on YouTube, and it's directly tied to how effective your thumbnail is. If your CTR is low, it doesn't matter how great your content is. Fewer people will ever see it. YouTube's algorithm prioritizes videos that get clicked on. The more people who click, the more the algorithm will push your content to new viewers. Mr. Beast understands this better than almost anyone. Every one of his thumbnails is carefully crafted to spark curiosity, emotion, or excitement. His thumbnails often feature bold expressions, clear storytelling elements, and vibrant colors. He keeps them simple but powerful. Whether it's a shocked face reacting to a giant pile of cash or an extreme challenge in progress, the image instantly conveys a clear and compelling idea. Viewers don't have to guess what the video is about, they know immediately, and that's why they click. But getting a click isn't enough. If the thumbnail overpromises or misleads, viewers will quickly realize the video doesn't match their expectations, and they'll leave. This damages audience retention, which is another key factor in YouTube's success. Retention is how long people actually stay engaged with your content, and if people click but don't stay, YouTube will stop recommending your video. Mr. Beast's thumbnails don't just get clicks. They set the stage for what's inside. He delivers on the promise of his visuals, making sure that once viewers are in, they stay for the ride. If you want to grow on YouTube, you need to master thumbnails. They should tell a story at a glance, be visually compelling, and match the content inside. The best thumbnails spark curiosity but also build trust with the audience. If your CTR is low, work on improving your thumbnails first before anything else. Mr. Beast's success isn't an accident, it's the result of relentless testing and refinement. Study what works, test different designs, and always prioritize the viewer's expectations. Because in the world of YouTube, if they don't click, they don't watch. Faceless YouTube content creation is the most effective method for producing high-quality, engaging videos without any of the drawbacks associated with AI-generated content. Unlike videos that require AI disclosure boxes on YouTube, this approach avoids those flags entirely because it doesn't rely on synthetic voices that distort reality or visuals that misrepresent people or events. Everything is as real and professional as what you'd see on the History Channel or here on NPR. The key is the voice. With advanced text-to-speech technology or professional human narration, the delivery is so natural that it doesn't trigger any AI classification. YouTube requires creators to disclose altered media only when it could mislead viewers, but in this case there's nothing misleading. The voice sounds human because it follows the same cadence, tone, and emphasis as a professionally recorded narration. There are no robotic inflections, no unnatural pauses, just a smooth, clear voice delivering well-researched content. Then there's the visual component. Instead of AI-generated animations or deepfake-style imagery, faceless YouTube channels use high-quality stock footage, licensed clips, and archival images. This is exactly how traditional media companies operate. News broadcasts, documentaries, and educational programs rely on stock footage to illustrate their points. And this method follows the same principle. Because the images are sourced from real events, there's no risk of misrepresentation. No AI-generated person doing something unrealistic, no uncanny visuals that make viewers question authenticity. Just a well-structured, visually compelling presentation. The best part is that this method fits perfectly within YouTube's guidelines. There's no need to check the AI disclosure box because nothing about the content is artificially generated in a deceptive way. It's the same storytelling format used by networks but optimized for YouTube's algorithm. The pacing is deliberate, the information is researched, and the presentation is designed to keep viewers engaged without relying on gimmicks or AI-generated shortcuts. Faceless YouTube content isn't just a loophole, it's the natural evolution of documentary-style storytelling in the digital age. The audience gets the same experience they would from a traditional broadcast without any of the baggage. To upload, select the video you want to upload, click Next. Then you'll be prompted to enter a title. Type it in. Always select private when you upload a video because you'll want to go back in once it has uploaded and place your tags. Upload your thumbnail from Canva and all that jazz. Select what category you want it in if you have set up categories on your YouTube. Select whether it is made for kids or not. Right now you might be thinking, can I really do this? Can I create high-quality faceless YouTube videos? The answer is yes, and I'm proof of it. Once you understand the strategies I've taught in this course, get familiar with your editing program, and practice, practice, practice. You'll be able to create videos just like this one I'm showing you now. I'm almost 40 years old, and I'm producing History Channel level content for YouTube. I didn't go to film school, and I don't have a massive production team. I just learned the right strategies, put in the time, and kept improving. And you can do the exact same thing. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't? Consistency and execution. If you follow what I've taught you, put in the work, and refine your skills, your channel will grow, and you'll be creating incredible faceless YouTube videos before you know it. So don't stop now. Keep learning, keep creating, and let's make something amazing together. If you're serious about YouTube, there's one thing you must commit to: consistency. Too many people quit after a few months because they don't see instant success. But let me tell you something, Mr. Beast uploaded videos for years before he ever took off. For 5 straight years, he was grinding, getting barely any views, making no money, and constantly improving. But he never stopped. He studied what worked, tweaked his content, and kept going even when nobody was watching. And now, he's the biggest YouTuber on the planet. Success on YouTube doesn't come from luck. It comes from persistence. Every video you post is a lesson. Every upload makes you better. And if you stay consistent, analyzing what works, improving your content, and pushing forward, eventually the algorithm will reward you. So stop overthinking. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Just keep posting, stay consistent, and your breakthrough will come. YouTube is not a sprint, it is a marathon. A long, steady journey that rewards those who commit, who refine, and who stay in the game when others drop off. Every single day, new creators around the world are achieving success on YouTube. Not overnight, not by luck, but through effort, strategy, and an unshakable dedication to the craft. In my own circle, I've seen it firsthand. People I know, regular people, not celebrities, not viral sensations, have built channels with 700,000 subscribers and beyond. They didn't get there by accident. They followed a system, they focused on what mattered, and they ignored the noise of get-rich-quick YouTube gurus. The truth is, YouTube rewards those who play the long game. And if you're in this for the long haul, there are only 3 things that matter. First, understand that YouTube is governed by 2 primary metrics: click-through rate and audience retention. That's it. No gimmicks, no magic formulas, just 2 numbers that tell YouTube whether your content is worth pushing to a larger audience. Click-through rate determines how many people are enticed to click your video in the first place. If your thumbnails and titles aren't compelling, no one will click. But getting the click is only half the battle. Once they've clicked, you have to keep them watching. Audience retention measures how long people stay engaged with your content. If people drop off in the first 30 seconds, YouTube stops recommending your video. But if they stay, if they watch through to the end, YouTube takes notice. It starts pushing your video to more viewers, increasing its reach, expanding its potential. Every successful creator understands this. Every video you make should be crafted with these 2 numbers in mind. Is your thumbnail strong enough to make someone click? Is your content engaging enough to make them stay? If you master these 2 elements, you will grow. The second key to YouTube's success is always improving your content. You don't need to be perfect from the start, but you do need to get better with every video. Pay attention to what works. Study your analytics. See where people are dropping off and fix it. Improve your storytelling, improve your pacing, make your edits tighter, your delivery smoother, your visuals more engaging. Even the biggest YouTubers, those with millions of subscribers, are constantly refining their craft. They know that stagnation is the enemy. If you are not improving, you are falling behind. Finally, and perhaps most importantly, is consistency. YouTube is a game of persistence. The algorithm favors those who show up consistently, who deliver content on a regular basis, and who keep going even when the numbers don't look promising. Success rarely comes in a straight line. Some videos will flop, some will exceed expectations. But the ones who win are the ones who keep going. Too many creators give up too soon. They expect immediate results, and when they don't see instant success, they assume it's not working. But every successful YouTuber will tell you the same thing. The growth is slow until it isn't. Your first 1,000 subscribers might feel like an impossible climb, but your next 10,000 could come faster than you ever expected. YouTube rewards those who stay in the game long enough to break through. And that's why you need to tune out the noise. The YouTube gurus, the so-called experts who promise you a one-trick solution to instant success, ignore them. There is no single hack. There is no overnight strategy. The only thing that works, the only thing that has ever worked, is building a system. Create quality content. Improve your thumbnails. Improve your editing. Study your analytics. Make every video better than the last. Stay consistent. That's it. That's the entire strategy. If you can commit to that, if you can embrace the process, if you can accept that success is a journey and not an instant reward, you will win. Because YouTube isn't about who gets lucky, it's about who refuses to quit. You made it to the end of this course, and that means one thing. You're serious about building a successful, faceless YouTube channel. Now the real journey begins. Everything I've taught you, how to choose the right niche, create engaging content, optimize for YouTube's algorithm, and stay consistent is your blueprint for success. But knowledge alone isn't enough. What matters now is action. The biggest mistake people make, they overthink, they hesitate, and they never start. But not you. You're here because you're ready to build something real. Whether you want financial freedom, creative expression, or just a new challenge, YouTube has unlimited potential. And guess what? You don't need to be an expert to get started. You just need to start. Look at me. I'm almost 40 and I'm creating History Channel level videos. I didn't start as an expert. I became one by showing up every day, learning and improving. And you can too. So now it's your turn. Take what you've learned, put in the work, and create something great. Your first few videos won't be perfect, but with every upload, you'll get better. And one day you'll look back and realize you built something amazing. So go for it. Hit record, edit that video, and put it out into the world. Your YouTube journey starts now. As we come to the end of this course, you now have a clear roadmap for creating successful, faceless YouTube content. You've learned how to harness the power of AI to generate engaging scripts, use stock footage from platforms like Storyblocks without worrying about copyright strikes, and develop professional narration using ChatGPT. These tools not only streamline the content creation process, but also make it accessible to anyone, regardless of technical expertise or on-camera experience. You now understand how to strategically position your content for growth on YouTube. Creating videos is only half the battle. Getting them seen is just as important. That's why we covered how to properly optimize your videos with the right tags, descriptions, and keywords. By implementing effective metadata strategies, you can increase your chances of being recommended by the YouTube algorithm and reaching a larger audience. We also explored the importance of compelling visuals and branding, using Canva to design eye-catching thumbnails. As you now know, a strong thumbnail can make or break your video's performance. With the skills you've gained in Canva, you're equipped to create professional-looking thumbnails that grab attention, increase click-through rates, and make your videos stand out in a crowded space. At this point, you have everything you need to start and grow a successful faceless YouTube channel. The combination of AI-driven content creation, copyright-free visuals, well-optimized metadata, and effective branding gives you a solid foundation to build on. The key now is consistency. The more videos you create, the more you refine your style, and the better you understand what works for your audience. Remember, every successful YouTube channel started with a single video. The most important step is taking action. Apply what you've learned, experiment with different content strategies, and keep improving. The YouTube journey is a long game, but with persistence, creativity, and the right tools, you're well on your way to building a channel that generates views, engagement, and income. Now it's time to put your knowledge into action. Take what you've learned, start creating, and watch your channel grow. Creating a Facebook professional account is a crucial step in building a strong online presence and maximizing your reach across multiple platforms. To get started, head to the official Facebook website and apply for a professional account. This unlocks features designed for creators and businesses, including monetization tools, analytics, and a more professional brand identity. Once your application's approved, you'll gain access to features like in-stream ads, subscriptions, and even paid online events. But here's the real strategy: cross-platform monetization. Relying on just one platform limits your potential. By using both YouTube and Facebook, you open the door to more viewership, more engagement, and ultimately, more revenue. Facebook's algorithm favors engaging content, and when you share your videos across both platforms, you increase the chances of reaching different audiences. Think of it as a digital safety net. If one platform experiences a dip in reach, the other can help balance it out. And the more people you reach, the more opportunities you have to grow and earn. So don't put all your eggs in one basket. Expand your content, grow your influence, and maximize your success with cross-platform monetization.